Good morning and happy Reflection Sunday. This is Crystal Collins coming to you from your channel, where we think of the entire person, mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit. So this morning I share with you my plain face. This is the face that I see every morning and every night, and that my children see every morning and every night. And I dress it up sometimes when I go out and face the world. And I've been questioned and asked many times over, what do I do? How do I do it? What makeup do I use? Do I have on foundation? And so I have to say yes, 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 and yes. And I'm inviting you in this space to see the transformation of how I go from my plain face to my makeup face. And I would like to start off by saying I switched from Clinique to the MAC products, and each time that I switch or there's an upgrade, I like to go to the makeup artist to do my face and show me how I can actually put on the makeup myself. I start with a hydration because we have to keep our skin hydrated. This is the reason why we have the aging in our face and the different things if we don't properly um, prep your face before putting on the makeup. Remember, the makeup is covering our pores, it's not allowing our skin to breathe, and sometimes we're in it 10 hours a day or sometimes more. So make sure that we take the proper steps so that our skin stays fresh and nice. So I use, like I said, MAC products. I have a uh, spray, which is a hydration plus holding the makeup so you can use less makeup. And so this is a step that I suggest not to skip. I have my concealer at hand, and then I have the foundation. These are liquid foundations and concealer, but this is also a nice little powder, and this is to take off that sheen once you start to put on the makeup. And I have a shimmer so that throughout the day I wouldn't have to continue to freshen up the face. The shimmer actually holds and keeps the even tones that we look for when we put on our makeup. So I'm going to allow you to see some of the process of putting on the makeup in the morning. So for some of the fellas who may be looking at this, you may not want to enjoy this video, but this was specifically produced so that some of the individuals who ask me about putting on makeup, this is for you. So, Reflection Sundays. I spray this very lightly, and you can see the moisture, and then kind of fan it away so that it starts to dry. And then for your concealer, we find areas that we want to even out. So I have like a lot of freckles on my nose and on the side of my face. So I find those areas and I dap the areas of what I want to conceal. And I have to say that I kind of go a lot of places, and this is just something that I've learned over time in using um, this type of product. And because I want to consider myself a pro, you see all my dots, dot, 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 circle, circle, dot, dot. I got my cootie shots for those people who remember those type of little sing-along songs we used to do. And as you see, I'm using my finger to kind of smooth the areas and where I want this concealer to be. I have a little blemishes on my forehead, and so I like to dap this around, even out the tones, and especially around the eyes. I think we all have a little of the either dark circles or certain things around the eyes. And I keep my wipe. And for the foundation, it's a liquid foundation. It's normally it has a pump, but I don't like the pump. I like to use my little stick and pull out the amount that I want. And as you can see, my new bottle is needed to open very shortly or soon. And I don't put very much on my face, but I do put it and layer it. So I like to take the stick and don't waste anything. And for the foundation, pretty much I spread it out over my hand. I dab it so I can dab the areas. And I have one of these little brushes that I take and I start doing this to go around the areas in which we want to now build a whole, you can't be afraid to experiment. The worst case scenario, you just wipe it off and start all over again. So don't be afraid to try. Then I have my little sponge that I take the rest of my foundation. As you can see, I don't use very much. But this just kind of evens the tone of my face. I really need to go and get my eyebrows waxed very shortly. I have a 2-in-1. I get my nails done and eyebrows waxed at the same time. Killing the two birds with one stone. So as you can see, start to look a little ghosty, but as I build on it, it will even itself out. I'm on to the powder now. And I use this big brush for the powder, and the shimmer is again very lightly, very light, because otherwise you'll look like a glitter box. And then the best one yet, which I love, is a bronzer that I have, and this just evens my face. Give me the dark tone that I am looking for my face. And that is step 1. And then, because we are now in the age and the stage of drawing on our eyebrows, I use this pencil. I'm going to move over here so I can draw it on. I'll come back. This is the art to this. It's following your arches like that. The arch of your eyebrows. If you have thick eyebrows, then I don't think that you have to worry about that. But those who have thin eyebrows, no eyebrows, some eyebrows, it is very fashionable now to crayon them in. How do they say? Things that used to be comes back. This was it. I'm trying to think of when they used to pencil. I think in the 90s, They used to pencil eyebrows in, and now it's back in the 2020s. So as fashion comes back, so does the process of makeup. This happens to be the most time-consuming part of my journey in putting on my makeup. So I do all of this, and then I'm going to even it out. I don't wear my clothes, obviously, for obvious reasons, in case something drop on you. So you find a shirt that you don't care to get a little dirty. So far I have the eyebrows. I showed you the foundation part. I just dropped this. I'm going to pick that up. And now I am going to build. I'll find my lipstick. For everyday wear, I just use a pink lipstick, or depending on what you're going to wear, what color you're going to wear, then you can change up the lipstick. I have a blush. And again, everything is very light. Very light. And then, what else do I want to show you? For the most part, if I'm going to put on eyeshadow, this is another building. I don't even know what this is called, but it kind of gives an evenness to your eyeshadow. And once you put it on, you gotta figure out the eyeshadow that you want to wear, because it gets a little dry. This does. If you go to the MAC counter, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But you can go to Sephora, you can use Clinique. I used to use Clinique, but they started to change their products very frequently, so kind of got a little confusing for me. So I went to MAC and I switched, and I've been satisfied ever since. This is not an endorsement of MAC, and MAC doesn't pay me. I don't get paid to do any of these. I just feel to open up and share my story. So, what am I doing? I am going to put some eyeshadow on and eyeliner, but I'm going to do the eyeliner first because I like to double back on this. So, as you can see, then you just start to build. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. I like to go underneath my eye for the exaggeration. Coloring it there. Coloring it there. And I'm trying to think of what shadow do I want to put on my face this morning. I will go with the interesting. I'm going to go with this for now, just so that you can see the build of this. So for me, I just do a little bit, wipe it off, and like I said, don't worry about you messing up. Why? Because just as I ruin that, I just go back over it. Voila. And start to even it back out. And for the most part, the mascara, I don't use eyelashes, so I just use the mascara. And give me 2 seconds and I'll show you the final results. So, as you can see, I started to put everything there. And this is kind of like the final step where I take a little of the concealer, and this is where I'm going to even out the eyebrow situation. So this is a quick video for you to see how to build your makeup. And this is mainly for daily use if you want to do your face on a daily basis. It's a quick and simple daily routine. And so in order for me to even this out, I have to look in the mirror, but this is just to give you an idea of how you even it out to make it look straight. See how I'm blending it and it's shaping it perfectly. And as I told you, I need to get my eyebrows waxed so you can see some of the imperfections in it, but it's all gravy. So as you can see, I am lining it up to shape it and make it look perfect. And over here, so it evens out the tone. And you can see it coming together. When I was younger, I had stitches in the middle of my head, and so this is a permanent scar, and I have to work around that all the time because it's missing some hair and space. So that's eyebrow number 1. Not that we have 10 eyebrows. I'm just and I'll go on, put a little bit more concealer, use this, and I'm actually going to look this way so I can follow an even line. And that's it. Pretty much. Say voila. And I don't really know if I'm going to wear this eyeshadow. I may change it, but it'll be a simple fix. I either would go a little darker and put the dark right over the glitter, but for the most part, there you go. That is my quick welcome to a makeup moment with Crystal Collins at your C4 Plant-Based Lifestyle channel. This is what we do. Think of the whole person: mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit. Okay. Keep your spirits high today. Make someone smile on purpose. And know that you hold the key. And I welcome you into my space. And I hope that you have enjoyed this moment. Be blessed. Make someone smile on purpose. Enjoy your start to your week. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Signing off.